put this. All right. Let's see. Thank you guys for being here. Anybody that is here so far. Um, Bear with me while I put some of this information in here. Damn, Nicholas. No even like good morning. Like um all right, let's see. Give me a second. Let me just get everything situated, then we'll get into what's going on in the markets and in the chat and everything there. So thank you everybody that is here so far. I appreciate you guys a lot, more than you know. Let's see. Let's change this video file and the title. All right, we're good. All right, thank you guys for watching, for being here. I appreciate you guys. Oh, I'm here. Thank you for watching. Good morning, Matt. Audio good on YouTube. All right, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Good morning from London. Good morning, Guy. MEW. If that's a position, we'll go through positions in a little bit. But we're here just to say like good mornings and stuff and get situated right now. I don't know how we'll only be live for maybe an hour. Maybe we'll go a little bit longer, depending on how many people are here. We might, because we only have, once I get Harper on the bus, Hayden is here with me, so I can bring her downstairs and we can go live for a little bit longer. But yeah, great to see the market bouncing. Yeah, I mean, um, I do, I did expect to see some sort of a bounce. Like I said, I pulled up um, my ascending levels of support that I talked about yesterday in my video, and it basically is bouncing off of that level, which is very interesting. Um, it's always great when you draw out something and it bounces off of one of those levels that you predicted that it could bounce off of. So that's great. Have a coffee, dude. Ease into it. Um, are you talking about somebody else or me? Like, I don't drink coffee. Not a coffee drinker. What is Harper doing up this early? Oh, I guess because Erica's awake. So that makes sense. But yeah, it's great to see the market bouncing back. I wanted to talk about this new feature a little bit on Margex. If you guys are interested, I'll talk about that in a little bit when we have maybe a couple more people here. When we have like 100+ people here, I'll talk about that. But there is a new feature on Margex that I think is kind of a game changer for a lot of people. For me, for you, for anybody else that's trading on that. I feel like it's definitely a something that will be utilized. 100% used the opportunity to buy more when it dipped. I'm seeing gains, thankfully. Yeah, I mean that's what you need to do is as you see it dip down, you find a level or find a position that you could buy that's at a good level that you believe in for either the long term or the short term, and a lot of times that comes from like for me, like leverage trading and short-term trading, I'll do that, but then I'll also set myself up long term. But long term, it really doesn't matter as to what you buy there. That cat litter is bothering me. It's like so, I don't know. It's weird. I had to close that door real quick. Yeah, because that cat litter was definitely bothering me. It's a strong, like scented smell, and it's just, um, let's see. But yeah, I think when it comes to some of these plays, yeah, I definitely find the ability to buy at some of the low areas to set myself up long term. But when it comes to long term, it doesn't necessarily need to be the lowest possible price. It's just great to have a little bit more at a lower price, you know? Guys, we have 77 people here. If you can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. XRP circulating supply is 54 billion tokens. What's the logic behind predicting $100 to $500 for a token? That means it would be $5.4 trillion market cap. Is that realistic? Some predict 10K. So you got to understand XRP and kind of the goal or the use behind it. If we are going to see XRP take over as our currency, as our use of cash, understand the circulating. Like if we talk about um, the amount of US dollars um, in circulation. What is the amount of US dollars in circulation? We're looking at 2.26 trillion, right? And if we saw 100% of the supply that's out there right now, we would need to get to, in order to get to 1 trillion of that in use, we would need to see a $10 price point. So that would basically mean, and the reason why we would see that is because we would utilize XRP throughout the banking system. It's easier to use. There's not an inflation to it. There's a natural deflationary aspect to it. So you could essentially see that price ceiling rise over time rather than seeing the value of our dollar be diminished over time. We're now seeing the value of XRP increasing over time. And even though the cost of goods are going up, what we're holding in XRP is also increasing throughout time. But the point is that even if you needed to get to a level of $1 trillion, $1 trillion worth of a market cap for XRP, because you're trying to make up for that 1 trillion that's in circulation, we currently have 2.26 trillion US dollars in circulation. So that's circulating for people to utilize, not for people to just hold. We have to understand the amount of people that are going to hold XRP and how valuable that's going to bring it up, which I would imagine would bring it up about, let's say, 33% from what we would see there. So let's just say it'll be a $13 price at 1 trillion or a $26 price at 2 trillion. So the point is you have to understand what it would be taking over, and it would be taking over that natural flow of our currency to be the new world currency. So it's it's something where you have to look into the full use case there. And it's not necessarily saying that will 100% be the case, but that's what a lot of people believe will be the case for XRP. That that um that litter is still super strong. I can't do that. I think it's the litter. Or is it some sort of, give me a second. I don't know what that is. It's a strong scented smell that's like hard to breathe because it's so strong of a scented smell. Does that make sense? It wasn't like that yesterday. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I really don't know where that is. I really don't know where that's coming from, but it's very difficult to breathe with that scented smell. Where's the fly? Fly's not here. Um, we are off to the races. 6 months, 6 months, 12 months post halving. Let's go. I think it'll happen A lot sooner than that. Smelling a lawn. Wait, smelling a lawn, putting first thing in the morning. I don't know what that is. Um, Good morning, Matt. Just bought 1,000 more XRP, 500 Dogecoin, and 5 million Shiba. Let's get paid, sir. Would love to get paid and for everything to work out exactly as planned. That would be fantastic. Good morning, friends and Matt. It's been a while. I've been in the pump fun soul trenches. I fumbled multiple lottery tickets last week. I mean, that happens. Jasmine Dynamic, let's go. All time high soon. Yeah, more than all time high. Or are you talking about all time high as in like $4.99? That's going to be tough to get to. I don't want to push it to that level, but it's always great to have a kind of maybe a little bit of an unreachable goal as well as a reachable goal. I'm skipping some things because I feel like I'm behind, or maybe not. Matt, are you still invested in Pepe? If so, where do you see its potential in terms of price? I can't really go in terms of price, whatever the price is at these levels. But I definitely see a level of a $40 billion, 40 to 42, I guess, $1 billion market cap kind of dropping another zero, not only this zero that it has dropped multiple times. Um, I farted? What? No. Is it capping? No, it's not. It's either the litter, like that's a really strong scented smell. No, it's not what she did. I just cleaned out the litter box and I added more litter. So that's probably what I'm smelling is the dust that's in the air. But it's like really strong scented smell. And I can't have something that's super scented like that. It's just, it just bothers me. Um, you're funny. I did go work out earlier today. Well, it's like an hour ago. And now I'm also hungry. Now my stomach is making noises because I'm starving. Um, but I don't typically eat in the morning. There's sometimes where I do, and that's the reason why I would be hungry today because I ate in the morning yesterday. And if I have that break, it's weird. But yeah, the I think it's the cat litter. I checked the air freshener back here, and that air freshener is it was at a strong scent, but that wasn't the smell that I was smelling. Um, it's a cat and dog world. Um, Anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, Pepe's potential. Yeah, so I believe I tend to just go back and forth and you know wing it at times. But Pepe's potential, I believe we're going to see another drop zero. So a 42 billion dollar market cap. I believe that would be the case, and then we may see it potentially increase well above that. But that's what I'm pushing for is a 42 um, billion-dollar market cap, which would give me somewhere around like the $4,000, which is not crazy. I only have $400 worth. So yeah. Good morning, Matt. Everybody kick the like button on the way in and help the channel out. Yeah, definitely do that. Do you think Yearn Finance can reach 100K this bull run? I mean, I don't see why not. It has like 36,000 coins in supply. I'm starting to learn how to reel. Okay, it's definitely a rigged game in certain degree. Yeah. Um, Good morning, chat. Hi, Matt. 4 billion Lunic burn. That's awesome. It should have been a 2.2 billion Lunic burn. As we seen, have we seen more burns from somewhere else? Where do those burns come from? Matt, do you know you can book flights with Pepe Coin from Pepe Alternative Airlines? No, I didn't know that. Is it like Southwest? Everyone thumbs up for Matt. Definitely hit that like button. We got 53 likes. All right. Feels like it's been 2 weeks since I was able to catch a live stream with my new work schedule. Well, it's great to see you here. I'm glad that you able to stop by. Have you been still like investing, like thoroughly investing, or have you been catching like some of the videos or uh good morning, Mr. Transparent. How did you earn XRP from Margex? So I earn XRP from Margex by um trading for certain positions. So what I'll do is I'll leverage XRP to trade all these other positions, and I'll earn throughout these gains that I'll earn whatever cryptocurrency I'm leveraging. So if I'm leveraging here AVAX, I'll gain AVAX. I'll gain $42 worth of AVAX if I decide to cash out here, or I'll gain $242 worth of USDT or USDC from trading this position or trading LTC here. So again, I typically will leverage XRP, whatever XRP I have, so that I can gain a lot more. And during that time, it was like definitely more of the bullish time in the market where things were really picking up. I leveraged XRP for Dogecoin, XRP for Shiba Inu, and I ended up profiting or pocketing those, and then taking that and throwing that in Coinbase and gathering a total of about $7,000 in how much I have gained, which was, I can't remember exactly, like 14. Let's say it's 14 or 16,000 XRP in the long run. So it was fantastic to be able to do that because it gave me extra XRP. What can I say? I was happy about that. But you have to make sure you understand what you're doing, because as I'm leverage trading, I make sure I don't go above a 10x. There's some times where I will go above a 10x, and I don't have a lot of success there, but I do have some success. I would say 10x, below 10x is like kind of my bread and butter for my strategy, and it's been working. Are you still in BOEM? Yes, I still have $3,000 worth of BOEM, if not more than that now, because I believe it has increased today. Let me go back here and look at my watch list and see what's moving kind of the most. We see Sync that's up to $54 million. Trump that's up 26%, up to $5 price point. BOEM is up 10% at a 1.7 cent level. And while I do see that, I still have $3,582 worth of BOEM, which is like 200,000 or something. I would love to get more. I wanted to see it down at 1 cent, maybe less, and then I would probably buy more. There's always a chance where I could buy more now, though, but we'll see. Let me go back to the watch list, see what else is moving. We can see Krill Coin that's up by 17%, back up to $1.05. Caspa 13 cents. Grok is at 1.3 cents. I believe that's going to have a lot more of a push later on. Still have 1 million Grok. I haven't sold any of that. Beam is sitting at a 3% gain or 4% gain at a 3 cent price point. Solana as well. I didn't buy, well, I have a little bit of this, but I wanted to see how that ended up moving. But it is seeing a lot of volume. 400. The market cap is at a 47 million dollar market cap with $500 million worth of volume. That's a lot. Kronos has increased a little bit. It has decreased since I purchased my 25,000 worth. So I wish I would have waited a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Long term, it's definitely going to play out in the right way for me. Harvest Finance up by 2.5%, 2.7% for Jasmy, 2.6% for Terra Luna Classic. So a lot of these are not really huge movers, but it's always great to see them move in any direction. Bought more XRP today. 57,200. Wait, 57,234 was the lowest I saw. What are you talking about? Do you think it can go lower? Are you talking about 57 cents? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Do I think the price can go lower? I mean, I think the price can always go lower for anything. XRP is something that's held back by the SEC, so I wouldn't count out a decrease by the dip. Thanks for putting me on to BOEM. Yeah, no problem. What are your thoughts on Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum Classic will both go up quite a bit after the halving. I do think yes, they will, um, but it's not something that I'm into. I know I was into it in the beginning stages of investing into crypto, but if I'm going to invest into these plays, I know a lot of people will invest into those because they're like, oh, well, let me invest into Bitcoin Cash because it's cheaper than Bitcoin, right? And it can get up to that Bitcoin level. Let me invest into Ethereum Classic because it's cheaper than Ethereum and I can see it get up to that level of Ethereum. And while that is slightly true, it's also not something that I'm banking on there. There's so many other opportunities to where it's those are guaranteed to kind of push up to some of those other levels. So whether you're talking about Jasmy Coin or Kronos or um, you know AVAX or something like that, I feel like I just find better opportunities there. So I do like both of those plays as options for people, but I decided that if I was going to make those moves, I would just go into Bitcoin or go into Ethereum. Most definitely, I've been watching all your videos since you started investing, and yes, I still invest and support the future of crypto community. Okay, that's great. So you've been watching since I started in investing or talking about investing on YouTube because I've been investing for a long time. I just haven't talked about it the whole entire time on YouTube because it's difficult to break that barrier to get into the investing space because most people when you start out in personal finance and all that stuff, it's most people want to hear about, credit cards and budgeting and not even budgeting, really just credit cards. That's the popular topic. And anytime you mention, investing, you would get the bare minimum of views unless you break through that barrier that people consider you as um, a good investor. You have a good strategy. You're a great teacher, right? That's what it's all about. For it's a definitely a different jump from creating credit card videos where um, yeah, creating credit card videos where this you don't really have any type of teaching that goes with it. Technically, you do, but not as much. It's more about what information is out there and just letting people know about what that credit card does and what you should maybe hold there when it comes to your rewards and cash back and all that stuff. But then when you jump into investing, it's more about building a strategy, whether it's long term, short term, and there's just a lot more that goes into it. So it was definitely difficult to break through. I've tried multiple times when I first started YouTube, and I'm glad that I was able to do that into the stock market as well as break into the crypto scene. Who bought more XRP, XLM, XR, H bar yesterday? Filled my bag. That's fantastic. Watching you for a while, and now I'm happy to see your purchases you made a while back. Are playing out for you. What do you think about MFR on base? I've seen a lot of noise on it. I would imagine so. I mean, just from the name alone. You said it's on base. I don't know which one it is. Is it this one? There's MFers. There's MFR. Which one is it? You said it's on base. So I don't know if it's high MFers or MFR or MFers. Which one is it? Sorry, let me go back here and let me keep that up so you can see it. First, second, or third. Matt, do you have any thoughts on Fame AI? I like the project, just don't like that they only have 23% of the coin that's out there so far. Again, I think this was the same message that I got yesterday, and I think that's something that usually kills it for me, having 23% of the supply. However, if you do your research and you see that the second one, okay, wait, one one without the S. Okay. So I think if it when it comes to you investing into a project or seeing a project that has a lower circulating supply, you have to understand their dilution schedule. If their dilution schedule is having some locked up for a year, you have a large window of opportunity. There's a lot of projects that are like that, even though they have a lower supply. It's just that um, you cannot hold those when the that lockup period ends, because then you end up losing a lot based on just the dilution of it. And that's something that I don't want to see happen to you, even though it may increase and you're like, oh, well, you know what? It could be worth well over, $5 billion. And you start talking yourself into it. But understand that you will see that price come down. And if you want to invest, or you want to, have a solid investment, you play it short term. And then when everything gets released, then you go all in. And be careful. There's a lot of bad advice on YouTube for investing. There is. There is. I just saw somebody, Erica was just talking to me about something. I know this kind of goes away from talking about this position here, but Erica was just talking to me about something, about this person that was on either YouTube or TikTok, and they were speaking to some person where they were like, "Oh, I have a loan that's 0% interest, and I have like $1,000 on it," and the person told them to pay that off when they had other loans that had interest, and they were like, and everybody in the comment section was ripping that influencer apart. I don't know who it was. She said she didn't know who it was, but she saw it, and she was interested in it now because she knows about interest rates a little bit. Um, but she was like, yeah, I know for a fact that you need to pay off the higher interest amounts first so that you're not paying any interest. Um, but anything that's 0% interest, just pay it off whatever whenever it's due, because it has 0%. There's no issue with paying it off a little bit later, unless you have no other loans that are there and you just want to pay off that amount. You can do that if you want to. But if there's things that have interest, put that money, that extra money, towards the ones that do have interest, so that you pay that off sooner. And she even knew that. So she was like, this is, people in the comments are ripping him apart. And I was like, not for good reason. I don't want to see anybody ripped apart or told that they're dumb or anything, but I know why he's saying that. It's because he comes from a place that where he has a lot of money, and it's more of a thought, pay that off and pay all of the other things off, rather than just pay that off. He's thinking from a person that has all of the money to pay all of those things off. So, but it's still not the way. You don't give that advice out there. Anyways, this is a position. It's currently sitting at a $104 million market cap with $23 million worth of volume. Not bad. You're looking at 100% of the supply that is out there. You said this is on base, so it definitely has a level of popularity on base. I want to look at the places that it's available on. So, I mean, mainly just Uniswap, Bitmart. You have 12 total pairings. Majority of them are Uniswap, V3, V2, and all of that. So you're not really seeing a major amount of exchanges. I would love to see more exchanges. Let's look at the last 7 days, which is down 51%. The last month, down 51%. So we really only seen this from the end of March, where it has done nothing but decrease. So we don't know the lowest point. I don't know how far this has been built up before this. Maybe if you get the information on Dex tools or anything like that, but it looks like it's done nothing but decrease. And maybe it's retracing from a major gain that it did see, but you were looking at a major market cap where you probably saw a $300 million market cap for this position, and it's doing nothing but decreasing, stair stepping on the way down. So I don't know. I would try and find the best place to where you can see a bounce, but this is definitely a lower point, seeing it down 51%. But who knows if that is the lowest point that you could see, if you are investing. If you're investing for the long term and you believe in this play as more than just a meme coin, which honestly it is just a meme coin, then you could see that potential to run up way higher. I know base is getting a lot of traction lately, but you want to find the right opportunities to get into these plays. Don't just invest into something because it has an opportunity and it's at a $100 million market cap. It's very difficult to get to a $100 million market cap. So, and it's super difficult to get to a $300 million market cap. It's on ETH, not on base. I mean, it looks like it's on base. It looks like it's base. Unless you are interest free, say for 12 months, then after that it goes up in interest. Um, goes Interest goes up. There's always two sides to the story. Well, yes, but the point is that when you have something that has, so there's certain cards that you will see where it's like, if you have, let's say like my Best Buy card, if you pay off the balance within 12 months, within the time period of you having, that balance is 0% interest for that time period. And then if you don't pay it off at that time, you do pay the interest that was built up throughout that time. Um, and there's other cards out there. You look at 15 months of interest-free payments. Those obviously, if you have a balance, you're going to pay the interest on that balance, but you're not going to pay the previous interest on anything, because those were still month to month that you were paying off the principal amount. So this was a credit card to where there's no second side. It's interest free for I believe a certain amount of months. But the point is that if it is interest free, you pay the minimum payment and then you pay towards the other interest. That's 100% of the time. There's no questions, no questioning that process. The only way that you can say you pay off that in that month is if you had enough money to pay off that and everything else that you had interest payments on, which majority of the time you're probably going to also have maybe a mortgage that you could put extra money towards. You're maybe going to have a car loan that you could put extra money towards, or something else. But to have 0% interest, um, it's 0% interest. There's no saving of that. It doesn't matter how you spin it in any single direction. You pay off the things that have interest first rather than the things that don't have interest. There's no second side to that story. Um, it's not a story if they're telling you directly. So if the person's like, hey, I have 0% interest for this month, nothing accrues, then you pay off the things that have interest. So again, people were ripping him apart. That's how that works. I talked to some guy out at work at SpaceX. Majority of the folks there's investing in crypto. It's nice to finally have people I can actually talk about it, and not mention Dogecoin or Elon. And that's a good thing to be able to have people that are talking about investing in general, investing into cryptocurrencies overall. Um, it's and use cases of crypto. That's really the goal. That's what I want to be able to do. But I don't have many people that anybody actually that knows about cryptocurrency around me. Um, People that want to invest into it, but maybe not willing to fully explore it. Um, so it's very difficult. If you don't know what it is, there's a lot of people that are maybe unwilling to change. And whether they believe, oh, I'm open to change or not, you can see that, the human body, the human mind is not open to change. I'm the same way. I don't want to really change in any way, but I try to change every single day. I try to do something. Have you done the analysis on Shiba Inu? If you did, if I did it correctly, I think it will get closer to 0.000062 by the end of April, and at some point, uh, 10 cents in the bull run. Thoughts? I don't think Shiba Inu will get to 10 cents. I mean, there's always a chance that things could be worth a lot more, and you could see meme coins that run up a crazy amount. But for them to be worth trillions of dollars would be kind of insane, not unbelievable, or not 100%, not going to happen. But the chances are slim. So I haven't really done a full breakdown, a full analysis on Shiba Inu, but my cost basis, or my levels, not cost basis, my levels that I believe are going to be kind of that peak point, or those peak points. I'm looking at market cap wise, which I want to see somewhere around, the all-time high, and then breaking that point, dropping a zero, and then even doubling from there up to $100 billion market cap. That's where I'm looking at it at. But if we can see some burns, that kind of increases the level. However, if we can also see a crazy amount of traction in the crypto market where people, a ton of retail traders are investing into Shiba Inu, then you could see levels of hundreds of billions of dollars. But I'm more sold on looking at the lower level than just seeing the higher level. Are you saying based? Base? Did I say based? Like base? MFers on base. Yes. Like I'm basting a turkey. Based. Um, hey man, what's the best travel rewards card to have? The best travel rewards card, it depends what you're trying to get, what you're trying to do with that. But I would probably say, um, and it depends what your spend is, because if you're traveling a lot, then you want to probably get one of the more prestige cards. Like I believe the Chase Sapphire Reserve kind of messed up some things, but I haven't actually checked into that. But I still think Amex is a good travel card. I think the green card is a good card for the value, for the amount that you're spending, for also the things that you get with it. But when you look at those travel cards, it's all about being able to get some of these credits as well as being able to get the best rewards back. And I typically will get some of the best rewards back with no annual fee cards, for me at least. Um, but I don't know. I haven't looked at credit cards if they have changed in a while. But if we're talking about no annual fee cards, you can look at the um, Wells Fargo autograph card, which gives you like 3x, and it's going to be 1 cent per point, and it's a $0 annual fee. But then you also have things like the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, which give you maybe a little bit more of those travel benefits, as well as some extra benefits on top of that are more promotional. Um, you can't go wrong with an airline card as well. But again, and it all depends what you're looking to get out of it, right? If you stay in hotels a lot, maybe you'll go with something like a Hilton Honors Aspire card, which does cost a lot annual fee wise, but you're getting credit after credit after credit, especially with hotels, and travel perks. Uh, did you saw the buy opportunity for VSG yesterday from the dip? I did see that. Base is a chain. It's not. It's like either like on Ethereum, on Binance Smart Chain, on Base. Um, so Base is a chain. Off topic. Who would win in a fight? Uh, mm, Goku always wins. I don't know who the others are. To be honest, maybe if I saw their face, but yeah, I don't know. Goku is top tier. Oh, chain link. It's not chain link. It's a chain. It's a blockchain like Base. Um, Studio Tech. That was masterful. Thank you for becoming a member. I'll just say Bog Farm. Thank you for becoming a member. It's a long name, but I do appreciate you becoming a member. 282 people in the chat. Some of y'all lying about pressing that like button outside of the chat. Well, how many people said it? Let me see. We had it's probably accurate. We got 187 votes. 75% of the people said that they hit the like button. 25% said no, they didn't. So if you have taken the time to hit the like button, answer the poll, or can you answer the poll and then hit the like button? I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you want to start trading on Margex, feel free to check out Margex, my Margex link down below. Also, they've introduced a new feature that I'm going into on in depth on a video. But the new feature within Margex is what I've been asking for. right? I asked them to add some sort of swap feature, and they have a swap feature to where now you can convert, let's say, your USDT to BTC. It only has a certain amount that you can convert, which would be Bitcoin, USDC, Ethereum, and Tether. So that's really all you can do. And then when you're transferring or trading back and forth, you really only have those four options at the moment. Um, but the reason why this is kind of a game changer is because you have a certain fee that you would be associated with, you know, withdrawing your USDT and USDC. It may be $25. With this convert feature, as of right now, you kind of bypass that fee because there's no fee to swap it. Um, and there's a minuscule fee for, like, saying withdrawing BTC, minuscule fee for withdrawing Sol, but you can't really swap for Sol at the moment. So eventually you'll be able to swap for everything, but the fact that they've even added that swap feature is a game changer here. So excited to see that VSG can do in the future after they burn $1 million worth already. I saw that VSG. Actually, let me go over here. Let me go into my watch list because I think they are down in the last 24 hours. If we look at the last 7 days, VSG is up by 118%. It is still at a $28 million market cap, which is great because it's at a 28% of a penny level. If this can get to, billions of dollars worth of a market cap, it can get to a $1 price point. That's what we're all pushing for, to see that get to that point, and have that level of use. But it has seen a great deal of an increase here, um, all the way up to, I believe like 70% of a penny, right? Or sorry, I guess 50 or 60, 50% of a penny within the last 7 days. 52% of a penny did decrease down all the way down to 13% of a penny before now increasing again to these levels. So if you had, let's say, a million, 2 million, 3 million, you're looking at, thousands of dollars that you are gaining in that aspect. Like, I have 10 million and it's sitting at 28 $1,000. Now, again, what they have all this level of popularity and this growth without even seeing major exchanges there. Majority of the volume's happening on Uniswap and 2bit, but you're seeing that volume that's happening. Now, yesterday, they informed me that they did a massive burn, and that massive burn was in the amount of about 200 million. So if you look at their dead wallet, 28% is put into the dead wallet, or 2.8 billion, meaning that there's only about 72 or 7.2 billion that's in circulation, which is absolutely fantastic. And if they continue to burn, it is hyper deflationary. This increases the price ceiling of where it can get to. Just imagine if this does get to 1 billion coins that's available, meaning that, you see a $1 billion market cap, that's a level of $1, and you're still holding what you're holding. It's not a reverse split. You're not getting any of your coins taken away. They're burning coins. They're burning some of the tokens to show the level of strength and show that hyper deflationary aspect of it and how it could impact overall. So again, 200 million has been burned yesterday, looking at 2.8 billion total coins in the dead wallet. 7.2, a little under 7.2 billion that's in circulating supply there. I don't know if that has been updated. It hasn't been updated yet. Once you do see that reported and fully reported to CoinMarketCap, you'll see 7.2 billion that's left on the table, which is absolutely fantastic, because again, it increases that price ceiling. So, and also all this movement that you've seen there, opens the door for more exchanges and more traction and more movement and all of that stuff there that we all want to see in any play. And the amount of movement that we've seen in VSG, there's been so many gains for a lot of people. I'm so cold. Which coin is this? It's Vitalik Smart Gas. I can't wait for VSG L2 to come out. Just bought more bags at the dip yesterday. Yeah, I mean, that's a fantastic level to get in at. Obviously, it's not the lowest level, but seeing it at a 13 or one, I guess 13% of a penny is fantastic from the high point of 52% of a penny. So I can't wait to see that run. Is this coin Vitalik Smart Chain? Vitalik Smart Gas. Um, I've been here for a while, by the way. Just don't ever comment. Well, thank you for commenting, Melissa. I appreciate it. Um, I don't want to. Wait, I don't want to talk about MEW or Mew. You missed out. You missed out on that play. And what is VSOL and VSG? Those are all their reward tokens or reward side of things on different chains. So if you go over to their website, sorry, let me go back here, and you look at the different rewards tokens because you get paid in rewards as you are. Let's see, what am I doing here? Going over to actually, let me bring this up easily. So if you go over to their website and you go down here, you're going to see the reward side of things. So you have your staking opportunities, right? And VSG staking. Um, and then you also scroll down here and you're going to see the different rewards tokens that you do have. So you have Vitalik Smart Gas, where you have 10 billion total. You have Vitalik Rewards in Solana. You have Vitalik Rewards in, come on, Binance Smart Chain, Vitalik Rewards in Avalanche, Vitalik Rewards in Polygon. So you have all of those coins as well. Thanks, I'll follow you now. Well, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Or attempting to follow. Or are you talking about following somebody else? Either way, I appreciate it. Your viewers are absolutely will absolutely love Loop Network. Um, it will not disappoint. Have you checked out the chart? I have not. I have not checked out the chart. Um, I'll have to give it a look, give it a loop. Loop Network, this one, that's at $16 million market cap with $349,000 worth of volume. I mean, it doesn't really show a ton of potential volume wise, but anything could see that level of potential there. So it's understandable. You have MEXC, Bitmark, Gate.io, various places. So it is it does have 6 different pairings that are there. All of the supply is released, so that's great with 200 million coins in supply or 200 million tokens in supply. But to have that many exchanges and not have the level of volume, maybe it's just a downtime. It seems like the volume is down by 48%. So typically you see somewhere around 600, 700,000 dollars worth of volume, which is still not crazy. Would love to see a lot more, especially for a 16.7, $16.8 million market cap. If we look at the last 7 days, it's up by 33%. The last month, it's up by 63%. The last year, it's down by 67%. And all history, it's up by 1,229%. If we, I guess we can't really break that down, goes back from 2022, looking at a 60% of a penny price. And it's great to see that level of growth throughout time, to see that up to an 8 cent level from 60% of a penny. And I hope that that could be the case for, say, Vitalik Smart Gas, where it's at a, 20%, 30% of a penny level, and then pushes all the way up to an 8 cent price or 10 cent or 20 cent price. That would be amazing to see that. Dan can't ever have enough XRP in my opinion. I agree. VSG predictions. I would like to see VSG baby step its way into, becoming a billion dollar project. And with the things that they have in place and the kind of change up with their layer two, that with how we've seen layer twos where they've been like extremely on the cheaper side, especially something that's new, which makes no sense because you want to be able to develop the chain, you want to be able to add different exchanges and add marketing and all these things that we want to see. So I feel like VSG, with the amount of support, the amount of traction, the amount of conversations, is a big deal. And we will see this absolutely pick up to a way higher level. So I'm looking for multiple hundreds of millions of dollars worth of market cap to kind of start, breaking that $100 million market cap level, and then getting to 1 cent, and then maybe even breaking above that point. Or I think 1 cent would be a $70 million market cap because of the total supply being at 7.2 billion. So I think that would be the case. 1 cent would be a $72 million market cap. So seeing it break that point of 1 cent and then seeing it break 100 million and then so on and so forth. That's where I'm looking for that to go. But I want to baby step my way into those areas. You spoke about eight with hat a while ago. Can you have a quick look in an opinion, please? So I I want to say I would, but let me go ahead and look at it really quick. At some point, I just want to go through the entire market. But Ape Hat is down by 24% in the last day. I've seen it have popularity and it has pushed up and below. We're seeing it at $1.4 million dollars in volume, which you want to see, I guess, a lot more, especially on the Solana chain, which a lot of traction happens in some of these meme coins. But understand that volume is down. We're not seeing as much volume as we've seen before within certain cryptocurrencies, or within all cryptocurrencies, honestly. But it is sitting at a $6.2 million market cap. We look at the last 7 days, it is up by 44%. We look at the last month, it's up by 81%. And the last year, I guess you're not really going to see the last year, but the last month or so, it's up by 81%. It's great to see. And the movement from where, I guess, I don't know where I talked about it, but I expect to see this have a little bit more volume. I expect to see this have a little bit more of a push. It's available in Bitmart and all of the popular areas within Solana, and 100% of the supply that's out there. Again, it's a decent play. It's a decently set up play. We just got to make sure you see it all play out in that manner and have the level of success that Dogwith had that has had. I can't speak. Can you repeat your VSG price prediction? I just said it was going to go to hundreds of millions of dollars first. I want to see it break $72 million market cap um, before, and that would be, you would have to adjust what's going on in coin market cap because it doesn't show the true supply. But I want to see a 7.2 um, or $72 billion market cap, which would be like a 1 cent price, and I want to see $100 billion or $100 million market cap, and then slowly make its way up to 200, 300, 400 within this bull market, um, and maybe even pushing billions, depending on how the popularity is, how many exchanges they're on, if they can launch on S tier exchanges as well as tier one exchanges. So that's what I had there. I currently still hold, 10 million VSG, and I want to see that through as it gets to certain levels and being worth hundreds of thousands of dollars and maybe even millions of dollars. That would be fantastic. Have you seen Play D app? I just found this play yesterday on CoinMarketCap or Crypto.com. I haven't seen it. No. Play D app. You just saw this on Crypto.com. What does it do? Is it something that has like a certain thing to it? It is ranked 550 or 544, so it's sitting at a $75 million market cap with $21 million worth of volume. Majority of the supply is out there. That's great to see. Um, which only has a total of 700 million. So that's good. It's not a crazy supply like we see with a lot of these plays. If we look at the markets that it's available on Binance and S tier exchange. You have 18 other markets as well, but a lot of them are grayed out. I have no idea what that means, but a lot of them are grayed out with MEXC. I guess they have tentative volume. I don't know. But you do have an S tier exchange in Binance to where it is trading on, and majority of that volume goes through Binance, which is great to see, giving it a 28% volume to market cap ratio. Now, if we look at the last 7 days, it is down by 15%. The last day, it's up by 14%, or almost 15, down by 15% over the last 7 days, down by 56% over the last month, and over the last year, it's down by 40%. And let's see if it does have long-term history. It's down by 24%, but does show the ability to get to a higher price point of $2.89, which I would imagine actually, was a higher market cap. It was about a $700 million market cap. However, it was at a $2.80 price, so it most likely had less supply, meaning there was dilution that was factored into this, and you can see that as the price definitely was a lot higher here, up to a $250 million market cap. So, and honestly, the price is not that far different because this is double. This is double in the market cap, or maybe even triple in the market cap. And you're not looking at triple the price. I don't think you're looking. It's closing in on that. So 40 cent price versus the 13 cent price. So there was some dilution that came into play there as well. So looks like it could have some opportunity, especially with the history that it does have. But good thing is that majority of the dilution is over. So I'm pretty much going to get out of here. I have like 1 minute left, so I wanted to kind of do my outro, and then we were going to get out of here because I got to get Harper on the bus, and we're just going to do an hour. I said that if we had the same level of viewers as we did yesterday, I probably would have stayed here just for maybe like a good 30 minutes more, maybe 40 minutes more, but I can spend that time with Hayden as well as doing some work. So, anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. When that guy gave you a $200 sticker, I bought VSG about $600 worth, and then today it dipped like $200 in value. Now it's back up to 500. Well, like I said when I talked about VSG yesterday, it's all about finding the right opportunity to invest into. When something grows that much, you have to find a little bit of a retracement in order to buy in. And while it did see something slightly, you wanted to see maybe a little bit more. But anyways, guys, and honestly, the opportunity was yesterday at 13% of a penny, because then you would be up a massive amount if you would have bought at that point. But I understand. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to, check out my Margex link, where you can start leverage trading up to 100x leverage, feel free to check out this link that is in the description as well. Trade up to 100x. You can trade 5x leverage. If you need to know more about leverage trading, I have a whole section, a whole collection on leverage trading on my Patreon. And I add to that sparingly. If you want to know something more, we can always talk about new things when it comes to leverage trading. But I pretty much have to get out of here. Also, there's one more thing. I really, really want the Robinhood Gold card, like the true 100% gold card, solid plate gold card that weighs 36 grams. I would love to have that, and I need to refer 10 people like to Robinhood Gold. I don't know if you guys have it, or refer 10 people to the Robinhood card. So if you have Robinhood Gold and you pay for it, feel free to utilize my link that I'm going to place in the chat in a couple of seconds, just because I I want to be able to get that card. Right now it would be the 17 gram card as I do receive it, but it's not letting me do this. Let me do this here. So I'm gonna place this in the chat. If you have Robinhood Gold, you can sign up for the Robinhood Gold card, and you can utilize my link in order to do so. If I refer 10 people, then I have a chance to get the solid plated gold card for that's 36 grams. I just want to be able to review that on my credit card channel, and I can't do that unless I get the card. So I kind of want to get both, but I can't get both. They won't send me both. But I want to review the experience of unboxing a 36 solid plate gold card. So feel free to use my link there and help me get that card there. I'll be posting about it for probably a number of days just to try and get more and more referrals. And I don't know if I truly will because they don't give me a breakdown on how many I refer. Um, but yeah, I looked at my Robinhood account for the first time in 2 years, found 11 million Shiba, and forgot about. Well, that's good. All right, guys, I have to get out of here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Use my link for Margex as well as my link for Robinhood, and I'm gonna get out of here. So I'll catch you guys